Hey guys, and welcome back to Rad Resells. I'm Natalie.
And I'm Will, and in today's video, we're hitting up the Goodwill outlet. To be in specific, we're in Columbia. So this one right here is Harry Tornado's Goodwill outlet. This is where you buy things by the pound, which we're gonna do, and we're gonna sell it high online for a profit. So let's go.
Okay, we just pulled up to the Goodwill outlet and it's 9:30 a.m. and right now there is no line.
There's a few people over there.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, now I see them.
The thrifters, the competition.
So we're in line right now and we just peeped inside and we saw new trash bags and clothes of stuff.
Let's go.
So we're excited.
Show how people keep their place in line.
So there's people over there, but they place random items on the ground to show that they're here.
And we are off to the races. Let's go find some goodies. I make a dash to the spot that I was at last time when we were at this Goodwill outlet. Sadly, it was the wrong call. This section was all shoes and I needed to get to the clothes, so it was one aisle over. These guys were in the prime spot here to the right with the fresh new inventory, so I'm at the mercy of whatever they're going to be throwing over to me here. I will say this, that it was kind of nice just having inventory tossed my way. I didn't have to move the heavy bags or anything like that. However, my finds were kind of limited in the beginning. Finally, after a few bags, I finally get my first find, and it is not a piece of clothing, it's a pair of Air Force Ones. These boys were fresh, should get about $30 on them easy, and no cleanup needed.
So shoes, purses, and textiles, aka clothes, was $1.89 per pound. So in the stuff section, I see this little duck looking at me. Oh yeah, we got a handbag brand, Dooney and Burke. This is all-weather leather. That's a tongue twister. All-weather leather, like a crossover purse or bag in navy blue. Oh, I like the little detail they have right there. Just open it up. It snaps open. Surprisingly good condition. Got a little zipper. Not a lot of space in here, but this is nice. I think I can get around $50, maybe $30 on the lower end, and about a pound, so $2. One thing I wish we did was bring gloves, definitely for the hard goods and shoes, not necessarily for the clothing, because personally I like to feel the touch of every fabric because it really helps determine the quality of some stuff without having to look at it. But for hard goods, yeah, I would use gloves.
You're never going to be able to look at every single item at the Goodwill outlet, so you pick and choose. This one felt super nice, and luckily it was a Newit Tags Airy sweater. I probably wouldn't have picked this up if it was not Newit Tags. A tip for you guys, always try and look for a little spot where somebody has put back their items that they don't want. I find a few items in this pile. This one right here is a Levi's corduroy over the shoulder bag. I'm not sure why these True Religions were tossed back, because they were in great condition. Thank you. And then the third item that I find from this pile is these NYC baggy jeans. Sell-through rate isn't crazy, but I think we could at least get about $30 to $40 for these bad boys.
Okay, so I just came over to this bin and these are laying here just like this. I'm like, oh, combat boots. I picked them up. They're kind of lightweight. I thought, what? I don't see anything, just regular combat boots, but I see the other pair. I'm like, okay, that's sweet. What brand is it? It's Nike. Size 8.5. And then I'm like, how are these Nikes? And I think I saw a source somewhere. Oh, here. Right there. I look up the comps in the pre-owned ones, and there are 77 listed and 55 sold, so decent sell-through rate, and they're selling for around $50. These are maybe around 2 pounds. I mean, I do see somewhere, but that's to be expected on combat boots, so I'm definitely putting these in the bin. Nice sage green. And not far from them, we got a pair of Birkenstock sandals. Okay, never mind. It's coming off right here. Oh, yikes. There's barely any treading left. I mean, I think this would have been a pickup had they been in better condition with the cork sole. If you enjoy our content, go ahead and click that thumbs up and subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos. And it does really support our channel, and we really, really appreciate that.
I spot her all the way over there. Let's go plop this on her head.
Don't put that on me.
It's a little sombrero.
Okay.
All right, what we got, Nat?
Okay. So nothing crazy, nothing much. It was a struggle. I got the bad bins. But I did find, I felt the material, felt nice, felt familiar. It's airy. It's a pair of leggings. They are 7/8 lengths. I prefer the long ones, but this one's too big for me anyways. But I think I can get maybe $18, $20 for this one.
And how much would that probably cost us?
This one is about 12 ounces.
Oh.
So I would say less than $2.
All right.
Then we got this, rated R.
Rated XXX.
Victoria's Secret corset.
That's actually beautiful.
Right, and then the back, we got the laces right there.
We've never sold anything like this.
And this one weighs less than 8 ounces. So this one is literally $1.
You're like a human scale, Matt.
This one I'm assuming is gonna sell on Depop.
Or Posh.
Or Poshmark, yeah, you're right. Very cute. Size, let's see the size. Victoria's Secret, good brand. 34C. And then last but not least, I felt the material very soft. I'm like, cashmere? Yes, it is. The brand is called Inhabit. Decent brand, and it is cashmere blend. It's like a cardigan. And I think I can get maybe $30 for this one. I do like the shorter length, but the long sleeves, well, these have been stretched. I just noticed that right now, that they have been stretched.
Long boys. Looks like noodle arms. And I feel like you got some long arms too.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh.
Oh, put it back.
I'm sweating.
At a certain point, you want to roam around freely without your little trash can or buggy. What I would recommend if you want to put it to the side is cover it with like a blanket or a big t-shirt, something like that, so nobody looks at the top of your pile and snags something, because you'll never know who it was.
Okay,
Some people recommend to wear gloves. Rad Resells does not recommend it because in the mountain of clothing here, you could really just go by based off of touch. This is a 100% cashmere sweater, or cardigan I should say, and I never would have found it without the touch. Hey now. You could literally find anything at the Goodwill bins, including a pack of Magnum condoms. I shouldn't even be touching this. This piece coming up with the Super Sparkles Walt Disney World would have been an okay pickup, to be honest. I would have tossed it in and we probably would have got about 15 to 20 bucks for it. However, the sun fading on the front, as you'll see here shortly, was not a good look. I find my first decent brand at the bins here. It's a pair of Patagonia, it's either shorts or a bathing suit. Finding them this late on top of the pile, I was like, what is wrong with these? There has to be a stain or a hole. Yep. I just spotted this karate bag here by Century. It just needs a little wipe down. However, when I pull it up, I see a cup there. That's pretty disgusting, so I'm just gonna leave this. Going through the stuff, I come across this cool toaster. This thing looks brand new. There's barely any crumbs in there, if you could see that. Goodwill had it priced at $20. I looked it up, Ella Pro Series. I think I seen one sold brand new for like 60 or 70 bucks. We could get this for like $3 or $4 to upgrade our toaster. That's not a bad deal. I'm gonna see how Nat feels about buying a used toaster for us. But it'd be cool. 2 bagels at a time. Bang bang. Spot a Jordan bag on the other side. I'm gonna go try and claim that as my new gym bag. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. Let's go. And that's perfect size for like some shoes and my gym clothes. Little wear there. Oh, it's got a little shoe department here. I see the logo there. Got some ventilation for when they're little stinky boys.
It's definitely a lot more crowded than it was on Saturday. So this is a Monday. A lot more people. And this is our cart. So it's time to pay, and if you haven't been to the bins before, like mentioned earlier, you pay by the pound. So you put all of your stuff either in a bin, although at other locations they do just the bag of items on the scale, and then they weigh everything that you have and then do the math. And in this case, it's $1.89 per pound.
Not bad. All right, so we had 13 kilograms. Whatever that converts into the pounds, we spent a total of $24.57. Not too shabby. Wish this bag was fuller.
All right, guys, that sums up today's Goodwill Bins outlet video. It wasn't fantastic, but it was definitely 10 times better than the last time that we went, when there was just shoes and used and just not new stuff.
Exactly. This is something just like the Goodwills and thrifting. Consistency is key. So
Yeah.
the more often you come, the better stuff or better chances you have of finding things. I am super happy they actually had new inventory out for us.
Right. And we did ask the employee, what days do you put a new inventory? And she did say Monday through Friday.
Yeah, so next time we make a trip down, if we decide to come back, it's going to be during the week, so we get better chances at that new inventory.
Other than that, guys, thank you for watching until the end of the video. We really appreciate the support so far. Don't forget to leave that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys on the next one.